I keep seeing one main argument against raising the minimum wage. People are paid what they're worth. That little aphorism goes back at least 200 years to a debunked economic theory called marginal productivity. Marginal productivity has little to back it up. Putting it politely, it's garbage. But it's a favorite MAGA talking point. MAGA takes sides for wealthy owners against raising the minimum wage and especially against unions. When lies are repeated so often, they start to seem like the truth. Well, here's the truth. It's all about who has the power to dictate the rules and decree who adds value, who gets paid more, and who doesn't. We're talking about worker productivity. Well, there's a gap between productivity and compensation. Check this chart out. See how the gap grew after Ronald Reagan took office. It kept widening. The simple fact is that if pay were to be kept up with productivity, minimum wage should be over $25 an hour today, not 15. Certainly not $7.25. The CEO of Starbucks makes almost 7,000 times what his average employee makes. Now, I'm not saying they should be paid the same, but 7,000 times more? They're both selling coffee, basically. Across the S&P 500, that gap is about 300 times today. Before Reagan, it was 20 to 30 times. I joined a union when I got a job that required it, and frankly, it was the best paying job I ever had, and it allowed me to retire in my 60s. At non-union shops, I was paid much less for basically the same work. Being paid what you're worth isn't about productivity. It never was. It's about who holds the power to decide who is worth what, and who should get what, and who shouldn't. Unions are, at very least, giving workers a place at the table. Many top-earning companies pay their workers so poorly that people qualify for SNAP and other federal benefits. The Guardian reports that one-fourth to one-half of Amazon and Walmart workers are on public assistance. Maybe they don't pay federal minimum of $7.25 an hour, but what they get is not really a living wage given today's economic realities. Companies spend billions on stock buybacks while workers struggle. Is that right? If welfare fraud makes you outraged, and it should, it does me, I have to wonder why you're okay with taxpayers, you and me, funding corporate welfare. Why should we be underwriting Amazon and Walmart and other companies that force their workers to head to the welfare office? What's wrong with that picture?